So good evening children. Today we are going to discuss about the NCERT questions from In the Kingdom of Fools. We have 6 important NCERT questions. That is what I am going to cover in this video. So first question, what are the two strange things the Guru and his disciple find in the kingdoms of Fool? Here given it's two main points that what you have to remember. First things they found were everything was changed, the natural order, that night into day and day into night. They work throughout the night and sleep throughout the day. This is what the first point. And second point, second things is that everything in the kingdom had a fixed cost, a single dudu is the currency of that kingdom. So these 2 points you have to remember for this answer. Listen one things, for NCERT question or whatever maybe, you have to give the exact points given in the text from NCERT textbook. Sentence may be yours, maybe from guidebooks, maybe from the teachers, maybe any other source. Sentence is not matter, but the correct grammatical sentence is the matter. So remember these 2 points you have to write for this answer. Next, let's go to the second question. Why does the disciple decided to stay in the kingdoms of Fool? Is it a good idea? Disciple, that is what the sister, that is what the student, why he decided to stay there? Only one reason, that is the food was cheap and he loves food. That is what and everything's cost single to do. Here in this guidebook it is given that the disciple did not want to leave the place because the most important things in life for him was food, and in the kingdom of fools, food was very cheap and good. The disciple therefore stays back in the kingdom, refusing to listen to his guru's advice. It eventually turned out to be a very foolish idea because he eats without a respite and begins to resemble a street side overfed sacred bull. So here, though the idea it was not a good idea, the exact answer it is not, I think, touched here in this guide. What you have to write exact point I am telling from the text, what the incident mentioned. The first idea, he decided to stay because cheap cost of the food and the food quality is also good, and this is not a good idea because it turned him to be a foolish street bull, which in turn at the end near about to cost his life. That is what at the ending of the story. So it is not a good idea. In that you have to mention that point given in the main textbook. And but this is what the exact point of this answer. Although this is what a good idea given here, but you must write that point from here, from the main textbook that is given. Sentence may be whatever, as I am repeating for every answer. Sentence may be from guidebook, from the teacher, from the textbook, from your own. But the point that is given in the text, you have to mention. Your answer must be text oriented. Next, third question. Name all the people who are tried in the king's court and give the reasons for their trial. जो ट्रायल हुआ था और उसमें कौन कौन इन्वॉल्व था. Here given a list of first trial for the robbery, that is what who crushed under a weak wall and died, and who the first person who tried was the merchant whose house was burgled. Merchant because he did the wrong wall, and that's why. And the next merchant to go mansion breakers, bricklayer who constructed. Second person, then he turned it to the dancing girl who distracted him. Dancing girl blamed the goldsmith, and who refers as a lazy scoundrel. The goldsmith blamed the merchant for not finishing the dancing girl's order. So the enquiry completed an entire circle and settled on the same merchant at whose house the robbery had been crushed by weak wall. He was summoned again, and in his defense he claimed that it was his dead father who had ordered for the jewelry, not him. He was condemned to death. So finally this near about 6 people who involved in this. So you need to remember these 6 persons. First the merchant, then the bricklayers, bricklayer to the dancing girl, third dancing girl to the what blacksmith, fourth, blacksmith to the merchant, fifth, and that merchant to his son, sixth. That is what the total round of the who involved here, and all have their own reason to destructed it. So you remember this 6% and with their cause. This is what the reason given in the text. So you must mention these 6% with their involvement. Sentence, whatever maybe. You can you have the choice to construct your own. Next, question number 4 from the NCERT. Question: who is the real culprit according to the king? Why does he escape a punishment? So according to the court, at the end, the merchant whose father was the main accused offender according to the code of conduct of that kingdom. So he was the real culprit. What is given here is that, let's have a look. The king consulted his minister and concluded that the real culprit was the merchant, though the merchant asserted that it was his father who had ordered the jewelry and claimed innocence. The king sentenced him to death. A new stake was ordered to be made. The minister observed that it was too big for the merchant, who was very thin. He appealed to the common sense of the king and stalled the executions of the merchant. Thus the merchant escaped punishment. So two main things you have to remember from this answer. First, it was the merchant whose father ordered the jewelry. So according to the king, it is the son who was offender. And how he escaped the punishment? Because the stake where he had to be executed, जो स्टेक के ऊपर उसको काटना था, what execute करना था, वो स्टेक but too big, ज़्यादा बड़ा हो गया, and he was thin, तो उसमें appropriate size वाला किसी को होना चाहिए. As it is a kingdom of fool, they don't think about the logic but thinks about the sense. So how he escaped is that he was thin and stake was big. These two words you have to remember. He was thin and the stake was big. And a sentence must be according to. You may follow the text here. The answer is the most appropriate given in this guidebook. Okay? What are the Guru's words of wisdom? When does the disciple remember them? Wisdom क्या था? Wisdom का words, जो advice. What was the advice of the Guru? That is what asked here. The search for a candidate that would be suitable for the new stake was on. The servant spotted the disciple who had fattened himself by feasting on bananas, rice, wheat, ghee. He cried aloud, saying that he was an innocent sannyasi, but it was no avail. The king's servant howled him towards the stake. It was at this unfortunate moment he remembered the words of his Guru. This is a city of fools. You don't know what they will do next. He advised his disciple to accompany him out of the foolish kingdom. So that was his advice. This is a city of fools. What they will do next, nobody knows. Next उन लोग क्या करने वाला है किसी को नहीं पता. And that is what going to happen. He was going to be executed without any offense. वो कुछ गलती नहीं किया था, लेकिन उसको execute करने के लिए select किया गया था. So that is what the advice of the Guru, कि fools का kingdom है, या कुछ भी हो सकता है next moment में. ये sentence को आप याद रखेंगे. Exactly text में जो दिया है, this is a city of fools. You don't know what they will do next. ये sentence. This is what the advice of the Guru or the wisdom, words of wisdom, and he remembered it at the time of when he was going to be executed. जब उसको execute करने वाला था उसी time उसको याद आया. तो दो moment को याद रखेंगे और ये advice को याद रखेंगे. बाकी आप अपना sentence में, text का sentence में as usual उसको but present कर देंगे. How does the Guru manage to save? This is the last question, NCERT last question है. How does the Guru manage to save his disciple's life? So Guru takes the adventure of the fact that everybody in the kingdom was foolish. After the mock fight between him and his disciple on who should go to the gallows first, the Guru extracts a promise in secrecy from the kings that he should be killed first. He tells the king the first person who is executed on the new stake, which is the god of justice, will be reborn as the king of the country, while the second person will be the minister. The foolish king believed this tale and convinced his minister that it should be they and not an outsider who should rule the kingdom. Both of them disguised as the sannyasi and disciple and get executed. With his wit, sharpness and intelligence, the Guru rescues his disciple. So here is a total plot or scheme. That is what come out from the guru's mind. वो scheme क्या है इसको आप बताएंगे कि the he secrecy in a disguise of secrecy he told it that he wanted to be executed first as the stake was made by God, and this is but it is the God of justice. Stake is the God of justice. This word you have to remember. And this what false conspiracy really what befooled the king, as they were already fooled, to befool them, and they came in the trap of the guru. They came in the trap of the guru, and what happened? In disguise, they ordered themselves to be executed, and that is how he not only shaped the disciple but also the kingdom. So वो पूरा किंगडम डिसिपल के साथ किंगडम को भी सेव किए, क्योंकि वो किंग एंड मिनिस्टर बोथ डाइड इन द एग्जीक्यूशन. सो दिस इज व्हाट द आंसर. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द मेन पॉइंट्स. पॉइंट इज देयर द प्लॉट और स्कीम व्हाट द गुरु फॉलोड टू सेव द डिसिपल. जो स्कीम और जो प्लॉट जो स्कीम बनाया था, वो प्लान एक टेल, फुलिश टेल, एंड द किंग एंड मिनिस्टर हु केम अंडर दैट व्हाट ट्रैप. So these are the main 6 questions you have to prepare NCERT. Although these are the not the only questions, because in English most of the questions will be from what inside the text. So you have to prepare details the text, and every lines as it is the main textbook. So everything's matter here. You have to prepare line wise. As usual, for your help or for your guidance, I have discussed the questions. So please go through this. If any doubt, you can ask me personally. Thank you.